Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rita Uzoma Okolo Ikuku and you're welcome back to my channel Uza Tribe, where we talk about everything life, faith, scholarships, basically vlogs, everything I want to talk about on this channel, we'll talk about it. Guys, I know I've not been as consistent and I know that we're very late behind on the whole video thing, and I sincerely apologize. One of you dropped a comment a couple of days ago asking about these new rules, and I just wanted to take my time, read through it, discuss with some other scholars, and make sure that we have our facts straight before I put out a video. Anywho, today I'm coming to you with another video, and this video is about a scholarship that literally changed my life forever. Okay, I got the fully funded Chevening scholarship to study for a master's degree in the United Kingdom sometime in 2023. So in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the Chevening scholarship. So just in case you've never heard anything about this scholarship, you don't know what it is, I'll give you a brief rundown before I go into the main reason for this video. So the Chevening Scholarship is a fully funded scholarship administered by the British High Commission and the FCDO, the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office, okay? And it's a fully funded scholarship for people that stay in eligible countries, especially African countries, to go and study in the UK in whatever subject area they choose for a period of 1 year. So that's basically Chevening scholarship, and it covers your tuition fees, your airfare, allowance to and from your country, your visa costs, and they give you stipend every month towards your living costs. That's feeding, accommodation, living expenses. Okay. Now, that's a sum total of what the Chevening scholarship is. But if you want to know more, feel free to go to the Chevening playlist on this channel and you see everything you need to know. Or you can go to www.chevening.org and read about the scholarship on their FAQs, frequently asked questions, like segments. You see everything you need to know there. Today, I'm coming to talk to you about the new changes that the FCDO, British High Commission, Chevening has made to their application process. I'm going to talk to you briefly about the eligibility requirements for this scholarship, because that's exactly what this video is about. There have been some changes to the eligibility requirements and to the essays, application, whatever, for the scholarship. Oh no, but before I go into that, I'll just quickly tell you the timelines. Okay, I'm a few days late. The scholarship opened on the 5th day of August. So it opened 5th of August 2025 this year, and it's going to be closing on the 7th day of October 2025. So you have roughly 2 months and 2 days to apply for this scholarship, which is more than enough time in my opinion. And it's closing 7th October, 12 o'clock UTC, which is about 1 p.m. Nigerian time. Please confirm this. Don't go and quote me and say I did not submit early, because Rita said on her channel that it's 1 p.m. Nigerian time. If you need to, it's 12 p.m. UTC. So use the UTC time and calculate what time that would mean for your country. I think for Nigeria it's 1 p.m. But of course, as every Chevening applicant knows, you don't wait until the last day to submit, because by then the system is seriously overcrowded and overwhelmed. A lot of people are trying to submit, so you might end up not submitting. So the goal is to try and submit a couple of days before the application deadline. That's the goal. Submit a couple of days before the application deadline. Please don't wait until the day the scholarship is ending to submit. You might not be able to submit, and they don't forgive. They don't open it back for you to submit. If you don't submit, your month of hard work is gone. All right, now that I've spoken about the application deadlines, I'll also talk to you about when you're supposed to submit your documents. So for now, focus on writing your essays and submitting. Your document submission, when I say documents, I mean like passport, references, all of that, will come sometime between February and April. Okay, that's when. Right now, I don't think I saw any specific date on the Chevening website, but you can check www.chevening.org for the specific date, but it's between February and April during the interview period. That's when you're supposed to submit your application documents. And the last date when you're supposed to submit your unconditional letters, university offers, is on the 9th of July 2025, okay, at I think 5 p.m. UTC or BSC time. Please confirm that, but 5 p.m. okay. Now that we've talked about the timelines, let's talk about your eligibility requirements. Normally, before, as we've known it, Chevening says before you are eligible to apply for the Chevening scholarship, you must have what? Graduated. You must have done your undergraduate degree from any eligible university, right? Any recognized university. You must have gotten 2,800 hours of work experience, or 2 years of work experience, 2,800 hours of work experience. Now, this work experience initially used to be valued, the way they calculate it is, even if the work experience was gotten while you were studying, as long as it was not an experience required for the attainment of your undergraduate degree, the work experience counts. However, this requirement has now changed. So Chevening now only considers work experience, 2,800 hours of work experience obtained after your undergraduate degree. So let's just say, for example, because some people might not understand this, before, say while you were in 100 to 400 level, you were working. Now this work that you were working, is not like your IT. It was just you working. Maybe you were doing internships, you were volunteering and all of that. That work experience counts. You will count it. And then let's say you now graduated 2017 and then you're applying for Chevening in 2018. You can count all the work, or 2019, you can count all the work experience you've gotten while you were in school, then immediately you graduated and all of that. You can count all of them. But now Chevening is saying, no. You can only use work experience gotten after you graduated. So any work experience you got before your graduation date of 2017 no longer counts. It must be after 2017, which means you must have worked for 2,800 hours, roughly approximately 2 years, from 2017, which means 2018, 2019, 2020 and above, before they would consider you eligible to apply for the Chevening scholarship. So that's one of the changes that Chevening has introduced. Now I'm going to go to the next eligibility requirement, which is that I've already said undergraduate, you must have gotten an undergraduate degree, your work experience. You must be from an eligible an eligible country. I keep saying African because I'm African, I'm sorry. Not only Africans, but you must be from an eligible country. And you can see the list of eligible countries on the Chevening website, right? And aside being from an eligible country, you must also commit to returning to your country for a minimum of 2 years after your Chevening award. So for me, now that I finished in 2023, I can only go back to the UK in 2026, so next year. So I have to remain in Nigeria until next year, 2026, right? So you must commit to returning to your country for 2 years after your degree, for a minimum of 2 years after your degree, right? There are some changes as well to your application process that Chevening has introduced, okay? Now, Chevening has reduced the essay word count. So initially, we have 4 essays, and the word count for these essays was 500 words each for each of the essays. So you're writing roughly 2,000 words for your Chevening essay. However, Chevening has changed this requirement now and reduced the word count to 300 words per essay. So now you are writing 300 words for each essay, which, if you're reading rubbish and it's 500 words, it's a lot more Herculean. And anybody who really knows what they are writing can compact their thoughts into 300 words. So I think this is an applaudable achievement, or an applaudable introduction. Some people will complain, but I feel like it's worth it. 300 words is very, very fair. You can write whatever you need to write in 300 words, right? And now, Chevening has introduced 4 headings within which, 4 headings within which to align your essays or align the work that you do to make it more relevant to, their priority areas, UK priority areas, global priority areas. Okay, I'm going to overlay these 4 headings. So just like Commonwealth essays gave us 4 headings like prosperity, inclusion, climate, and sustainability, and all of that, Chevening has also given us 4 headings upon which to merge or to synchronize our essays and our career our career progression or career trajectory or whatever. So I'm going to overlay that at the top of this video. So these are the 4 headings that Chevening has given us. So now your essays must align with one of these headings. You cannot just be writing amiss anymore. So I feel like this is a good introduction, because like it sort of helps you streamline what you're writing, and it gives you a focus. So now you're not now wondering, oh, what are the priority areas for this year? Oh, Chevening is picking people in education, Chevening is picking people in STEM, Chevening is picking people in this. You don't have to wonder anymore, because now they have streamlined it and giving you a focus. Okay. And now one of the last changes I'm going to talk about in this video, because I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll make another video to explain in detail what is required of you as a result of these changes. But one of the last changes that Chevening has introduced is the essay questions, guys. So that's why I said some of the information on my Chevening playlist is now a little bit outdated. Okay, it's not even a little bit, it's now outdated because the essay questions have changed. Okay, so I'm going to be overlaying a video here again, showing you the new essay questions directly from the Chevening website. All right. Now, from my summarization of the new essay questions, your leadership essay does not really change much. In fact, it doesn't really change. Your networking essay doesn't really change. So the 2 major changes will occur in your career plan essay and your studying in the UK essay. Because now your career plan essay requires you to really cinch in, like really niche in rather, into local and global priority areas. So you're not just summarizing the problems you're trying to solve at the local level. You're also relating it to problems at the global level, taking into cognizance UK global priority areas. Okay. And then, of course, your studying in the UK essay now focuses more on your courses, your course offerings, your course modules, and how they would help you achieve, or solve these problems that you have envisaged at the local and global level. So right now, the essays are more linked and they are more niched down. So you're not just writing wide and writing amiss. But like I said, I just wanted to introduce these changes in this video in case you have not had a chance to go through the Chevening website, or you have not had a chance to look through these changes yourself, okay? But in my next video, I'm going to really give detailed explanation of how you're supposed to approach these changes and how you're supposed to write your essays going forward. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let everyone you know who wants to study a master's degree in the UK, let them know about this scholarship, introduce it to them, and please tell them about these new changes so that they're not doing old things, okay? They're rolling with the times. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.